independency matters most to Damion Hudlun. He was born with spinal bifida.
In 2015, I lost my leg to bone infection, and that's how I ended up in a wheelchair.
But he's never felt he had a disability.
My siblings will tell you now, I don't have a disability.
That is until Saturday. Damion was leaving this 7-Eleven on Wintergreen Road in DeSoto, heading home just up the street when a police officer stopped him.
First of all, he stopped in front of me, basically blocking me from going, and hops out and proceeds to ask me and tell me I couldn't be in the street. I said, well, there's no sidewalk.
Damion says it had been raining earlier that day and the grass was muddy.
You not being in a wheelchair, you wouldn't know how hard it actually is, to get through stuff like that.
The officer offered him a ride home, but Damion says he was already close. The officer wrote him a warning citation.
He just told me, plain and simple, the next time he sees me in the street, he's gonna give me a ticket.
The citation says Damion was not facing traffic, but he says if he were to cross the street, it would have been even more dangerous, and the sidewalk ends there too.
I could lose my life. You say you're worried about my safety in my life, then do something about it.
Damion's aunt Yvette Boyer shared the citation on Facebook.
If the traffic is going 40 miles an hour and he's in a manual wheelchair, he's risking his life, either side.
DeSoto police responded, saying it's policy to give written warnings to anyone they pull over, even if they would not normally act upon them. Although the warning says Damion must appear in court or a warrant will be issued for his arrest, the city of DeSoto tells us he doesn't have to go to court. Both the city and police say they're willing to work with him to get sidewalks added.
All I asked was for a sidewalk, that's it. That's it. I don't need you to pay me for the rest of my life. I just want a sidewalk.
A public need to continue living independently. In DeSoto, I'm Brittany Moncrief.